Hello guys, welcome to Data Hacks. In this video, we are going to see about the updated Next.Js 14. So let's start the video. So here you can see the updated version blog. So here we have a few new features. Turbo Pack. So Turbo Pack, server actions, partial re-rendering, Next.js learning. So we can learn about the Turbo Pack. So this Turbo Pack has been released as a alpha since from the Next.js 13 itself. Now it has been improved for the local server 53.3% faster. So while using this Turbo Pack, you can see this performance increase, and it is not yet released. 90% of the test has been passed in this Turbo Pack. Still, if it is achieve 100% of test passing, only then they will release the Turbo Pack like here. So out of 5689 tests, 5181 has been passed. When the Turbo Pack passes the 100% of the test, it will be released as a minor release. And if you want to learn about the Turbo Pack, you can go to this Turbo Pack documentation. So here you can learn about this. This Turbo Pack is made of Rust. It's going to be complete. They are going to complete the Turbo Pack. So once they are completed this Turbo Pack, they will again fully focus on the new features of the Next.js. Next, server action. So previously we have created the API route and using this API route for routing, like API routing to post data, get the data like this. So Next.js team want to reduce the work of the developer and they want to give the good and a simple experience for the developers. So they are releasing the server actions. In Next.js 13 itself, it was in alpha stage. So here you need to just create a separate function and to provide server inside the client component. This particular function will act as a server component. So if you are having some form and if you are submitting the form will trigger the function and it will post the value using API and it will not expose to the client. So in this way, simply you can work with your form data using server actions. And if you are going to use a TypeScript in the server actions, it will provide the end-to-end type safety between client and server. Next, in the server action, deeply integrated with the app router, so you can do all the revalidation and the redirect cookies, and you can use the use optimistic and these form states, these hooks to handle the forms. And next, partial pre-rendering. It is not yet released, it is in still alpha state. The main motto of implementing this partial pre-rendering is nothing but we have multiple pre-rendering models. So Next.js team want to make it simple so it will not provide any confusion among the multiple functions of web APIs to create the pre-rendering. So they are going to implement without any functions or API, but Next.js itself understand how it should work. The main motto of partial pre-rendering is streaming. you know that if we provide suspense in the component, if the component is not rendering but still the static page will be rendered, the component will be shown in the UI once the content is available. In the same way, in partial pre-rendering, they will provide the static HTML initially. Next, finally, this rendering components will be shown in UA once all the data has been rendered. So they are going to enable streaming automatically for each component which is not rendered. So enabling suspense, it is still in a alpha state only. Next, metadata improvement. So few of these components has been depreciated, and in Next.Js 14 this two viewport and generate viewport has been replaced for the depreciated values. Here in Next, they have provided the new Next.Js learning course. I will definitely recommend you to go through this Next.js learning course so you can have the basic understanding of app routers and new features in the Next.js. So let me open the new learning web page. Here you can see, here we are having multiple topics which will be covered inside in this lesson. So totally 16 topics are covered in this course. So you will have overall basic understanding what is the way of working in Next.js 14.